Oh yeah, it worked.
Oh, nice. Let me know when
Sure.
you are on the list,
I
okay?
am. I am.
Well, welcome to our war effort. Also, this gate over here. Well, I'll leave it as burning on. Explosive.
Mate, if there is someone that is lower level,
Why have we
I
got
think
why have we got a warn horn on the inside?
Hold on, where on the inside?
Middle gates, right. Middle gate, right pillar.
That's fine. They have an area of effect, and that position over there is not really that. Like it doesn't hit many places from over there, as far as I remember. I did not put it though. Litty did. Hold on. Let me see again. Where is it again, Serge?
Where is it?
If it's over here.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
over this side.
yeah, it's kind of okay, but it's a bit on the wrong side. This one needs to be a repeater, I believe. Also, if you see ballistas, switch them around, please. Maybe I'll put the warhorn over here. So, but this is tier 1 though, so I don't know. Well, fuck it. So the idea being that you use the cannons on the outer wall over here, which should be the first ones to be repaired. Whoever will do repairs, guys. I need a few volunteers to man the walls, by the way. Can you guys leave the walls if you're not volunteering for the walls? Or join the walls if you volunteer for the walls? Like
I
just,
can stay on the walls if you want.
alright, well, yeah, I mean, if you, if you like that as well.
Just need
So, yeah,
five people, I assume, on the walls, and the guys on the walls can tell us where they are. It's easier for them where they're moving to.
yeah. All right. So also, I want someone while we discuss things, whoever is able to relay the information that's not available to anyone, as in they push A or defend A, defend B, defend C, whatever. Just tell that to people in army chat, okay? So who wants to do that? Who wants to take care of that, guys?
I can.
Okay. Vegan will be relaying information orders in this chat.
If they do Zerg rush, everyone from the walls need to come down and fight them. So if they come close to the wall, I've seen that strat so many times. If they come to the wall to destroy the cannons, everyone down, out the gates and fight them. You can't shoot them anyway from the cannons.
Hello, guys.
Yeah. All right. So that's the thing. Um, people who want to stay on the walls in front of the gate, please. Down. Everyone else go down.
Who is Don't Feed Much in Discord? What's your in-game name?
which one?
I can see his name is Don't Feed Much as well. And
Oh,
Yeah.
It's mine. It's mine.
I'm
yeah,
just
what's-
standing next to him.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, what's up?
Ah, yeah. That's
I'm
alright.
here.
It's mine, guys. It's mine.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
If you want to check the people that
Lycarian? Who is Lycarian?
if you want to check the people to the right, you will see that there is on groups.
Yeah. Who is Lycarian? Lycarian? Anybody know him?
It's not mine, I think. Not I think, for sure it's not mine.
Oh, he doesn't seem to be paying attention anyway. I'll just add him to Marauders, I guess. Whatever. There we go. Like someone pulled him apparently, and anyway. Fokion Negris is not real. Well, that's it. Good luck. Whereas, okay, hold on. Feros from Bokibia Royal Guard. Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me give him, oh my god, HB. Then,
So we have only one level 59.
it doesn't matter anymore. We just want people on the rules.
Drenerot online?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who, Drenrod?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it shows
yeah.
saying it's offline.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay, okay.
Well,
With
so, yeah.
With no voice, but I'm here.
Much appreciated.
Oh, wait, let's bring the guys from Bolivia. Oh, that's Lanxes. Oh, okay, fine. Welcome, dude. Lanxes, are you in the war, mate? I don't see you on the roster. But I may remember putting you in earlier today. Oh yeah, you're in group 10. All right, that's fine. Oh, tu es français. Tu ne parles anglais.
Yeah, but I can understand English.
Uh,
Don't worry about this.
C'est pas grave,
Yeah.
je peux traduire. Pas de souci.
No, no, I understand English, but I'm not speaking very well in English.
all right.
If you have a place for walls, he's online and he will come to Discord as well.
For whom?
For walls.
Oh, I saw him, but I really don't like making last minute changes. Like, you know.
No worries. If you can,
AMZ,
help him.
yes.
If you don't, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, like we have the squad right now. I don't want to.
What
Kick
should we buy in the
anyone.
armory? Should we buy Inferno Traps or Haste Elixirs or both?
So if you're playing front gate, you can go haste potion and inferno trap, but use the inferno traps wisely, please. Don't lay them around somewhere where they never get popped up, because we have a limit on those, and it's 15. Also, don't put them inside the camp until the points have been taken.
We'll
Which we
place them
say.
on the points when they fight. When we fight on the
Well, if
points,
you
do
want,
they damage us too, or they just damage the enemy?
it just damages the enemy. But what you could do is that you could just put five mines around just the outside of the capture point, because it blocks their movement. So you could just use that as a way of blocking them, and they have to go round, or try and squeeze between the gaps, or jump, which then knocks off their defense a bit.
So yeah.
But yeah, any tanks that we get, just stay on the point. Healers, stay behind. Preferably if you're inside, but then once it gets a bit too hot, back off. But keep the healing on the tank. DPS, be on either side of the mages and the healers. So then you can pick off anybody that tries to attack them, or if they end up or if they're going for a big push. If they're going to push on us, that's when you guys, the DPS guys, will have to go around and take out their mages, so then they have to go back and try and defend their mages, because if their mages or healers go down, they'll back off. Because then they're exposed to the DPS from behind, and then they'll get extra damage from behind. But make sure that you try your best to keep an eye out on players with half health or lower. If you see that's next to you, both of you, you or any other players that are nearby, focus on that one person getting down, and then go straight back to focusing onto your other guy. This is just so that you can down the other players straight away. Forget about downing them completely, unless you see that a revive is going round. If you've got like an AoE attack, then maybe use that, or if a ranger or mage can take it off from far, do it. But the main importance is to down as much as possible, because if they're down, they're out of the fight. Sorry? Say again? Okay.
Come on, say it.
If the main importance is just to make sure they get downed. If they're downed, they're out of the fight. It doesn't mean that they're completely out unless you completely well, until their revive icon disappears. But the main importance is just to make sure they go down and then focus on the next targets. Always go for the weaker ones, and DPS, just make sure you get to the healers first, then the mages and rangers afterwards, not the other way around. And then once they're down, they got no way of healing, and they got no way of keeping damages up. And any healers that see an attack or a push being done against them, move away, make it known, and then if at least 2 or 3 DPS players come back, or mages, just to focus fire, preferably use ice to slow them down, and then just try and do as much damage to them as possible while you get some backup. The tanks must not move from the capture points like a sumo. And that's pretty much it, all I've got. But also remember that also with the mages, when they do try to push the point, magic damage doesn't stack, so you got to try and spread it out a bit. So try and don't focus the AoE attacks on them, but try and get it behind them. So then, if they do have to back off, they have a longer movement to get out of it but they'll be taking more damage more often. So at this moment, everybody get into your positions. So groups 1 to 3 on the left side, 4 to 6 in the middle, 7 to 9 on the right side. Groups 10, you're free to go around anywhere, but try and keep an eye on the siege defences. If you see someone that is trying to take out the siege defences, either let us know, and the nearest DPS team will go and attack, or if possible, you 5 will group up and chase them. Or have at least one of you stay on the cannons. If they are capping for one of the objectives, just fire the cannons on that capture point, but make sure you're trying to get them from behind, or try and get their mages. If you knock their mages, they get less healing.
Alright guys, so group 10, just mute on Discord, we talk on VChat, so just press V.
Alright, let's go for it.
Okay guys, they are everybody of them go to A now. Go to A.
Is it in the entire team, is it?
Yeah, they are going to A.
Alright, groups C and B, move forwards towards their war camp and then appear behind them. Use haste potions if you've got it now.
Trying to take down the siege equipment.
Yeah, I know. We see some right now.
The horn is bogged, nice.
Where's everyone?
We need repair on the cannon on A. The cannon on A, if anybody has the parts.
I am coming.
Alright.
The most of the people are on A.
See.
Yeah.
They are taking C.
Yeah, low. Okay. We are around 15 people, 15 of them. Some people are going to B, some people go to B.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Yeah. Alright, why am I the only one that's attacking the healers?
B is being pushed. B is being pushed pretty strong. And reinforcements there.
Right, there's still nobody going round behind them. I'm still seeing it.
They're taking B.
Yeah, they're taking B.
Alright,
we need more.
go B. We need people going behind them now. Come on, DPS, go behind them now. Take out their healers. That's it. I see about 5 people on their backs right now. That's good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. AOE, AOE, AOE. Come on, AOE the fuckers.
Stay on the point.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
Stay on the point.
No,
I want a few people.
We're good. Alright, A's been attacked.
We need few people moving on to A now. If you respond on A.
Alright, A, everyone go A. Haste potions to A right now.
Yeah. They're gathering up
They're
away.
bulk of their armies. We need cannon fire on them. We need cannon
right.
fire on them.
Alright, group 10, get your cannon fire on A right now.
Well, the cannons are out on A.
Yeah, I'm not fine.
That's fine. Alright, get your haste potions behind them right now.
Well, try and get on the point, guys. Fight them on the point, because they're taking it right now. So we need to stack up bodies on there, so that we prevent them from doing that. I know you're squishy, so am I, but go on for so long.
Alright, that's good. Alright, DPS, get behind them now. Get behind them now, DPS.
They're on B.
That's one. Alright.
Yeah, everything is on B, guys. If you have the points, buy some mines and lay them around the point. And we need all the bodies on B. That's where everything is going to happen.
They never grouped.
Yeah, I know. We need everybody on B right now.
Alright, DPS,
okay.
come on, go on to DPS.
More bodies on the point, more bodies on the point.
Alright, there's still no DPS at the back.
Yeah, everybody on B.
Everybody fight on B, please. Try to fight on the
Push
point.
through, push through, push through, push through. Come on, there's not enough on here. Come on, cannons. Right, fall back. Fall back a bit.
Right now, we need people on the walls to watch out for all the possibilities.
Right.
All the gates, basically. Lay down traps, primarily inside right now.
Yeah, put some traps at the doors, so then they have to go through.
Yes.
What the fuck?
They're grouping up.
They are coming spread from all the sides.
Alright, come on.
Yeah.
Guys at A, go round to B. Let's take out their siege equipment. They're gonna have it. Alright, take them from the sides. Try and get some CCs. Try and get some CCs.
They're trying to break the gate in.
I know.
Try and get behind them.
I got the wrong type of potions.
The cleansing ones.
I'm dying so fast and I'm
I know.
tanky.
Come on, healers, get your healings out.
How many healers do we got?
Alright, which gate is the one that's down? Which gate is the one that's down?
Yahim.
Alright, which gate is down? Is it A, B,
Okay,
C?
I think it's backside.
Backside.
Back gate.
Okay, it's a hard one to push on that one. Can anybody that can do AoE do it right now to the siege equipment at B? They got 3 cannons right now.
They broke the front gate. They're all storming in.
All right. We need.
They're pushing C gate. C gate in 10 seconds down.
Yeah. They're on it already.
They're on the point. Yeah, we need to kill them all and survive for 22 minutes. Just kill them all. That's all that we can.
Come on, AoE as much as you can. Keep the healing AoE at the front.
Right.
Right, can any of the DPS go on the walls right now and jump behind them?
Right, we need more bodies on the point though.
I know, but we need. They're doing more damage than we can actually heal.
Yeah.
Come on, CC. Come on, hammers. Do all your CCs. Any warp throws or whatever. No, this is game.
Yep.
This is bullshit, man.
It is bullshit. So let's just leave this server. It's dead. It is. It's just a syndicate server.
Yeah.
It's a syndicate server. There's no point. There's no point of actually fighting for territories we're just going to lose. They are a cheating faction.
In my opinion, they're just way better coordinated than we are.
They're not way better coordinated at points. They're able to do so much damage so quickly. But then there's also that. I mean, I'm doing this one time that I'm recording this match just to see where everybody's gone, and looking at everybody's performance as well, rankings and such. What you guys got to understand is that I'm seeing DPS that are not behind, and I'm a tank and I'm behind them already, and I'm trying to crowd control the mages and healers. They're not being focused. There are some tanks on our sides that are staying on the capture points, but that's where they're supposed to be, so they are there where they belong. There is a good amount of healing, but then there's also, when they're inside, there's not enough healing at certain points, because we're trying to push because ideally we should be pushing forwards so then they can't come through the gates, but because they got 2 down, it's hard. But yeah, I'll post this video on Marauder's group if people have a feeling of leaving this server, because I don't blame anybody that wants to leave on a server, because it is pretty much a dead server for Marauders, and it's eventually going to be a dead server for the Covenant. There is no way that we're going to be able to pull back from this.
All I see is that we are lacking healers. They had 17 healers, and we had 7. And they top healers.
It has
like
nothing.
3 or 4.
It has very little to do with that, really.
Well, not necessarily, because if they've got the healers, they're always going to be up, and if we've got no DPSs to counter it, to put pressure onto those guys, even if they lose 5 healers or lose more than half of their healers, they'd still win, because we still don't have enough people going right behind them to take out their healers. Their healers are what keeps them in the game. If they're not taken out, we may as well just give them the capture points.
Guys, can I say a thing? And I'm gonna leave after, because I cannot even speak properly with that voice, that neck.
Which me? Me.
So I said to you about 10 days ago, the first time that I come in Marauder channel, the first time that the most of us was 60 here in Spartans.
Yeah, your speech is inspirational, what you say, because they are basically pussies. They're shit, but they have to. They have to
exploit to win.
They have to exploit to win. And
yes, but listen.
You carry on.
This is happening to the most of the servers, and to the servers that it doesn't happen now. And I have one of the servers just ready. Let's say that if we had to move all together, okay? I have a ready server with 10 companies with 20 people each. That's it. 4 yellows, 4 greens, 4 purples that they don't war at all. They have agreed until the merges not to do nothing, just to have the territories like that, so it will be fair for everyone. And after the merges, they will see to focus all of them in the craftings and etc. That server was destroyed by a company like Exalted. It was Syndicate there too. They use all of the bug, all of the exploits, etc., and then when they fuck everything, they leave the server. 200 people, one company, leave the server to go to a server that it's more challenging because it was a server with 200 of them and 40 Marauders and 30 Covenant. That's it. So, so my point is that I don't see that we are in good position either now, but I didn't see that 10 days ago. I said to you that the most important thing here now it's at a point Amazon will stop all these fucking bugs. If they don't, guys, in 6 months from now, as I told you, I will quit the game and the most of the Spartans will follow me to another game or whatever. But for 6 months I'm gonna try it. For the big gap, when they're gonna find at least the most of them, it's gonna be the suits and the dress up and that's it, not the money. In the fights the money doesn't count. So if we are organized to have in our companies a lot of armorers, a lot of weaponsmiths, arcanas, blah blah blah. So we're gonna be dressed up until the merge. That was my plan 10 days ago, but I see that everybody immediately again we're starting a wars and so I follow. But now the most important thing, as I told you, is to do farming. All of us to have at least void band, if not better from elite runs, something that we have with your skills on. But anyway, the most important thing is to close the gap about all the clothes that we have differences, weapons, etc. And yes, they duplicate a lot. So we know, yes, they have fucked up the server. But the most important reason that I cannot leave the server and Spartans will not leave the server is that I have 20 people that they have 15 people that they have spent the transfer to come here from another server to play with us Greek guys. And I will not left them behind alone.
I respect that decision entirely because you want to keep you want to be there for those 15 people that just can't move and it's going to cost them to move again. And I wouldn't ask that.
No. We cannot move. Even if we can buy transfer, we will do it and we will follow you guys probably now as the situation is. But there is no transfer available to buy. So these guys already spent the transfer to come here, and I cannot take them together to over to the next server. So until the merges, they say that after the merges they will give transfers, or at least you can buy a transfer. So,
guys, let me say something. Doesn't matter how you look at it. Yes, there is a gap between them and us gear-wise, but people don't even try to close that gap. They're relying on elite runs to get the gear, and the gap is gonna close by itself. Yes, after how long? You have a market, buy your gear there. I already said it once, and I will say it twice, and every single time that we have a war and we lose because we literally just get overrun by them. I mean, fuck, you want to fight them on 530 gear score when they are probably 590, 600? It's not gonna happen.
It's 600, all of them, void armors, all of them.
Yeah, but
that's the thing. But you can close the gap. You can get 580 gear, 590.
But the difference between even like from a 500 gear score to a 600 gear score, it's not a major. It's not a major victory on it because it's only very minor from what I can see that you get a benefit from going to this. It's very minor.
The armor values are actually very important.
Guys, just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes, and I will not speak more. As I told you, we will not leave the server at the point.
Guys, not
As
to
I told you,
sorry to interrupt. This is just not the 580s or 600 gear score. It's not about that. If we reach 600 gear score maxed out, everything it's going to be fine. but they are using something else that they are making 4 times more damage
I will.
damages.
Remalaka, this thing costs 250 euro each month. Believe me, for sure, no one will. At least, let's say 2 or 3 people will have that. At the point, Amazon will fix the code, so all these shits it will not work. If they don't, I tell you guys, in 6 months I will quit, and the most of the Spartans. But we have a lot of road until 6 months. Until then, we must be prepared. If they fix everything and we are like shits, we will do nothing. As I told you, for me, the most important thing is this, and it's not only that, guys. All the previous runs, wars, the previous days, you know how what they did. All the fucking pots, all the fucking foods stuck. So if you have Constitution Tier 1 food, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, and you take them all, you have 100 Constitution more. In the most of the wars, they have come like this, except the Void Armors, except the hacks. They say that the guys that they're using now, this thing about the stack, the foods, it's bannable. And I don't know if they fix it in that update that they put yesterday. I think they said in that one. I'm not sure. This is, we know all this. We know all this. So I'm telling you that at the point, Spartans see no point, not any earning if we leave the server. We're gonna do, as I told you, we're gonna craft a lot today, guys. We have gathered up about the company 50,000 iron ores, 50,000 leathers, 50,000 fibers. You can imagine the numbers in about 5 hours now. The Spartan doing that. We level up the armorers and etc. etc. We will fix void armors and all these shits. We will farm the bosses that we need about jewels, and we will close the gap. And I suppose and I hope that Amazon will close these things about the hacks and cheats, etc., etc. If we don't, the game will lose a lot of people. So, what I can do for now, I just only can do what I tell to you. The castles doesn't matter. What is matter for the Azoth is if you go to take only the castle doesn't matter. Give them the castles. They will have the areas that they at the point. The most important thing is to close the gap about the gear, and that's what Spartan will do. And we're gonna fight them a lot in the open world PvP, guerrilla tactics. We're gonna fight them behind the bosses. We're gonna flank them when they don't expect. We're gonna make them angry. That's it.
But,
what we're gonna do.
Draenor, it's not about the loss of castles. For me, it's that we haven't had a win in this server at all. I want that feeling that we have taken over a territory in a war. I want that feeling that we reclaim Monarch's Bluff, which was our very
You can
first territory.
understand that if they go with 225 constitution and 300 might, intelligence, etc., and you go with 100 and 300, it's very, very, very big difference, right?
It's a big difference if they are stacking foods. I agree, but it's not. But I'm not here to be upset that we've lost a territory. I'm getting annoyed that Marauders are just a losing faction. We haven't won a single territory back. We have managed to defend wars previously when everybody was just new to the game and trying to get an understanding of this game. But then since we've broken weapons and such, we end up losing territory. We end up losing wars, and now we're getting to the point that we are not winning back any territories until Amazon fixes it. If Amazon, yeah, I know, but if Amazon is taking too long in fixing some of this stuff, we're all here to win a war. We're all hungry for that victory. We want that sweet taste of winning a territory back, and especially it would be even more sweeter if it was against Rome.
It's not gonna happen if at least the people will go to war. The 50 we're gonna have the same dress up with them. It will not happen, guys.
But it's not happening on this server though.
It's not happening, man. This server doesn't have population. You need to understand this.
Guys, I will not blame anyone to leave the server. Believe me, I will not leave anyone. If I have a choice and all of my people can come with me now, I will do it. But I will not leave behind, guys. And I'm gonna stay until the merge. And after the merge, we will see. We will not. If
do we know when that is?
What?
Do we know when that is?
Well,
It's about in 2 with 3 weeks from now.
2-3 weeks.
Yes, it's about how I need to dress up all my company with void doors and jewels, weapons, etc. This is how I need to dress up about 30 people active every day. I need about 20 days. I cannot do it earlier. It's the amount of materials that you need, it's insane. I have never seen that in an MMO game. We are working as a company to do 3 armorers, 2 weaponsmiths, 2 arcanas, and 2 cookies. Not all of us. If we do all of us, we need, I don't know.
yeah.
Millions.
You need duplicates.
I think everyone should just have a think what they want to do.
Yes.
Because I'm not particularly happy in this server because I just hate losing all the time, and no matter what I try to do to change things, it's just not. It's not going to work. I'd rather that there is some sort of balance to it. I wouldn't mind if we lose some and then we get some back, but I'm not feeling it in this one.
You will not do that because the purples do exactly what are they want to do, and we do exactly what they want us to do. Guys, to give PvP all time at the moment, all the time, and fights in castles and whatever. Give all the time in castles. It's the worst thing that you can do.
Not really.
Yeah, you do it,
Well,
and they use all the bugs. You use all the foods. They use all the void armors, and you have nothing of that. At least not mine, because we don't use exploits. So as I see, we must at least close the gap for the armors and all these shits, the items, and hoping for Amazon do what they say they're doing. I'm not sure, except one server for anyone else server, because in that server I have people and they telling me what happened. I don't have to, and no other server, so no one guarantee me if I do. But anyway, as I told you, the problem is the 10, 15 people that they come from other servers and they spend the transfer here. I will not leave them here. It's all of them active. I will leave after the merge. When the transfer, you can buy the ticket from the transfer again. Let's say €5 or €10. We will do. And if you are in a server, and Iraglion, if you go together, or at least some of you guys go, maybe you will. We will come after to you. But now I'm not leaving people behind. I think that, until now for me that.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it there. I'm sure that people want to go on elite runs or do something else right now. But
I'm leaving for tonight. I had enough.
Yeah. Most of us are going to feel like we've had enough of tonight. But if you want to do elite runs, go do elite runs. Farm as much as you can.
For sure, for tomorrow I'm gonna participate again. But tonight, I have at the moment 25 Spartan around the world. One gather star metal, the other gather iron, the other gather fibers, etc., etc., etc. So I'm gonna keep it for all night today, because I suppose that today I'm gonna have one armorer 200. So I'm gonna have some void armor today.
Go for it. All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, nice.
Man.